Send that invite. Let's fucking go. The cover athlete for college football 27 is Dante Moore, my motherfucking quarterback for Oregon, bitch. Why you ain't talking, little bitty ass nigga? You all muted and shit? Niggas is watching this. They finna watch this magnificent game.
What you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5.
Let's see who the real one out here. And this nigga gotta put us in some rain. Oh God. I never get my jerseys.
Taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hurricanes will put total weather on
28.
Started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy.
Oh my God, what was that?
That is not where you want to miss.
He was supposed to be past him.
A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
The Ducks are marching down the field. Looking to the big tight end. Just a bit of a miss.
Damn, I tried to catch him on that one.
Make the connection.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle.
Let's go.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Run in the red zone, it's Whittington. Picked up maybe a yard, it's down at the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Moore will throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. This time it's complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The inside handoff. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have
you thought you was getting through there,
really
boy.
For this offense, they get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a
touchdown Ducks! Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw. It's back. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Here's the pressure.
Oh, my God. Why he was just there. You got to catch that. He got to catch that.
It's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback
for real, bro.
And make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary.
You got to be there.
For everybody on the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. fired. On the last play, they'll go back to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Nigga, you ain't that. That nigga said, I'm dying.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Oh my God, you're so lucky. Oh my, bro, that was so nasty. Bro, we both went up there for that bitch. It was either gonna be a catch or a user pick, one of the two.
On critical down and distances, let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Back to throw, it's back.
Give me that.
Double coverage, and they made
Give me that.
It's intercepted.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Good field position to start this drive.
He said I got a good 3-5.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
What? What the fuck was that? Hey, yo.
Like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And,
we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up.
Quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
I was hoping he cleared him a little earlier. That was the right read, just too early.
What a great job by the defender
that got me.
Breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Unleashes one.
No way. You just going to look at him?
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving. He just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
The Canes have moved it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
knocked down behind the line.
What you mean what the fuck I'm doing, nigga? We stopping your ass, boy.
You know, that really speaks to the identity of this defense, guys. They take pride in big hits and clean tackles, but they are going to let you know they're there. And they're going to let you know for 60 minutes. I love this run defense because of the way they play the game.
To the air, it's back. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Pickety 6. Pickety 6. Pickety 6. That's my shit, nigga.
The interception, but the great return for the score. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays.
He said, fuck this game. Nah, I want to hear it. Nah, good. You remember those fucking fumbles yesterday? Oh, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, if they kept you going, yeah, fuck this game. Oh, God, if you kept going, fuck this game. That nigga said.
Back onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Close to the marker. It's Fletcher.
Fumble. Hey, Dubsky was gonna come, boy. Dubsky was on the way.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player.
You can if you want to.
When weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
What the fuck was that? I threw the ball. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Needed something to happen to create
but all right.
some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Snowed under by the defense.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for
Let's go.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. So now it's 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Wide open space. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch
He
it.
said, get the fuck out of here.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going.
That nigga said, at least you alive and hydrated.
Back in this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. A little too much on that, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half.
They got that ass, boy.
That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's back. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Rushes on him.
Get that out of here.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the
Get
country
that out of
talks
here.
about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Now the play fake. Looking left. He made past the marker, but he was also past the sideline. Turn it over on down.
You better challenge that. You can't. Oh shit. Hold on. Alright. Okay. I was like, damn, you can't.
Long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side,
I think he got 1 foot in though.
I want to create momentum or start my first half.
Yeah, I was like, he got 1 foot in, dead ass. I seen that myself. That's why I said, go ahead, fucking challenge. I ain't finna do you like that.
And the officials agree it'll go his way. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Marion.
Yeah, you do.
Pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's back. Here's a heat. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Oh, my God.
Open space at the 25. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw.
Oh my God, we trying to tear his ass down.
They finally get him stopped. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense.
Let's go.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh, you so lucky, boy. You are so lucky.
Finish, and that they did on that possession.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game.
Yeah, boy. We be deadly in that red zone.
To say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together.
Hey. I can still dub your ass.
Left to line up for an onside kick. I mean, you're risking giving up really good field position.
Let's see.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And that
That's
incomplete
fine.
pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Oh, that's a pick.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive.
Fuck.
Turnover.
Fuck.
And another mistake by this.
I wasn't expecting him to be right there. But it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force.
Oh, my God. That could have been a pick. That could have been a pick.
He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Beck. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
No, sir. That shit ain't finna happen over me, boy.
Through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Trying to take it back. Oh, sweet feet.
Oh, my God. That could have been nasty.
And we'll end the first half.
You swear. Let's go into halftime, boys. We're doing great work out here. Great work.
The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's disappointing for this offense. I mean, you talked about it at halftime. Like, we got to come out, start fast. We're trailing. Got to put some drives together, some possessions. And they come out on the first drive and kind of flounder around. This defense is going to have to step up.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
He said I got robbed.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Moore will throw. It's complete to the left. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
He said makes no
Nice
sense.
play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws.
Fighting for the end zone.
Oh my God! At your 1. At your 1, bitch.
And when you're on
We at your 1, bitch.
It's rainy. You know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weapon.
That's caught. It's Marion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
No, sir.
Nice job, defense.
We keep your ass back there, boy.
You saw it right there. There was
We keep
no
your
way
ass
for the
back there,
receiver
boy.
once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
I swear. Safety.
2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they must take care of the football. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Bauman.
That's probably
He's
on me.
down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way
Yep,
that's going to
that's
go.
what I thought. It was my other guy on my left side.
Penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
That's cool. It's
So after
cool.
the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. Busts through behind his pad. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. The Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's back. Got it behind the line. It's Bauman. It's a fumble on the
And your lineman picks it up. So bullshit.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many.
Yeah, you better be happy your lineman picked it
You
up.
cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball spotted.
They
at the
definitely
29.
are.
Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Bauman. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Marion. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
That's diabolical. They let you slither through there. Crazy as shit.
Pick up the 1st down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
The Canes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's back. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
It's definitely do or die for you, brother.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Got it in the middle. It's Benson.
Let's go. Nigga, your lineman did it too, bitch.
And it looks as if they've
Booth review? On what? On what?
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided
I don't know.
to overturn the call.
Oh. Okay.
The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Oh.
Really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not.
You can't even get a tip drill, gang. What is going on over there?
Man from ball, try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
More to the air.
Oh, my God.
Coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
I can't punt. It's field goal.
They're mixing up their
Field goal range.
3rd and long and field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side.
Oh, my God. Almost dead.
Field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll throw it to the back on
Where
the
you going?
screen. And that
Back.
did not
You're
work.
going
Defense
backwards.
smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Oh, man.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Beck. That's caught, it's Bauman. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest the deepest, widest the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things. Like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue.
And man, oh man,
Yeah, you didn't think I was going to drop back in coverage, brother.
Interception. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Nice job by this defense. That might
He
be
said
the
that's
exclamation
animations
point.
all the
4th
way.
quarter,
I need to see that replay, brother.
Defense, you know
What was that?
For plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Yep.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards.
Stop that shit. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Fuck all that.
From the gun.
I didn't need a pick 6, nigga.
He never had a chance. Just stop cold
Hell no.
as soon as he got it.
Nah, nigga.
Well, they've got the lead.
You
The
tripping.
defense just did their part,
You
getting
tripping.
the takeaway. So now if you're
You
on
tripping.
offense, wanna
You
run the
tripping.
ball and take as much time as possible between
tripping.
snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick.
Ball is loose.
And I got it back. I got it back.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the ball while getting a turnover. And the offense fast.
Hey, yo.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short.
That nigga would really break his game system.
Moore will throw. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed
Said
to
stop
get
is
off the
hard.
field
Damn.
there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those
Oh.
guys. You get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now
Oh.
you don't have many left. You better
All right,
get
let's go.
aggressive.
Let's go. Let's go.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Using his legs to buy some time.
Oh my God! I didn't see. Oh my God!
Throw it away. It'll be
Oh my God.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
I know.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The sure hands, it's Moore. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much.
He said that's game, bro.
Conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Under fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
2-minute warning.
Here, 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Moore to the air. Looking for the score. It's broken up.
That was a bad pass.
Accepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Snags it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, offenses nowadays, the throw game, they feel so comfortable with it, even late in ball games.
Tragic.
They're not worried about that because they know the execution rate is so high. They get the big 4th down here in the 4th quarter.
Buys a little time. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a man. It's back. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Into the end zone.
He said, I need a tutty.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Fires to the end zone.
Oh, my God.
This is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I like the alertness by this defense. First and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he runs.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Ducks.
And that's why that nigga is the cover athlete for college football 27.
He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice.
Yeah, they just released the cover art today. It's him, Dante Moore, my quarterback from Oregon.
Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw, it's back. Pocket breaking down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
We on all of that. We on all of that.
And do better next time.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
Yes,
and they
sir.
are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Spits it out to the back.
Damn.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Quarterback making checks. Moore will throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
You so lucky. I was trying to go 28 up on your ass, boy.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance.
Good game. Yes, sir.
They're going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them.
Told you I was going to wax that ass, boy.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive
What you trying
game.
to do?
This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I got you. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum.
Stress, pressure, expectation, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. The number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. this up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Moore to the air. He's got an open man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then the play action pass.
72, you got to learn where the fuck you throwing your dudes at.
Because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's low. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
That was a bad throw. I seen him lurking. I should have never even went for
the
it.
Defense here early in this game, opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Hurricanes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
With the catch, it's Daniels. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quickly out to the tight end. Made a defender miss. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him.
Touchdown!
What the fuck was that? But all right.
Run for 6.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, They have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
And he did get that extra point through with no problem despite the snowy surface. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Throwing right. It's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Moore will throw. Quarterback moving. Find some fresh air.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Finds his man. It's low. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the end route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing. I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Moore to the air. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half,
yes, sir.
4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field.
He said, I'm finna challenge that.
We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
He didn't drop that, nigga. He failed, then dropped it. Nah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oregon. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the
Yes,
tight end.
sir.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Moore will throw. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control.
Yes, sir.
A 14-play touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Quick strike complete. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. It's back. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Marion. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep finding these matchups with my great players in the slot so they can go get me big plays like this. I create matchup nightmares for a defense, and I get it to one of my best players consistently.
And the Canes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. The play action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, trying to get my guy open.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You're so lucky, brother.
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
Man, the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Forward and finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot. Makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got
I know you did, bitch.
Route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground. Quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone. Know he's got the big fella.
Why is you jumping to catch the ball, bro?
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing
That was
game,
stupid
that
as
did
hell.
not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
More to the air.
Ran the same play on your ass. No, you're not. Ran the same play.
In this defense, he's got it down to the 25.
And on a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Ducks are on the move. They just keep firing.
Oh, my God. Not a pick six. Sit down. Not a pick six.
On the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now
that's all you needed, huh? Let's see.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Runs through a tackle. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a the guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Grab near the marker is Fletcher. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, making something happen.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fletcher. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Converts on fourth down, still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's back. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
The give to the left side. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Moore will throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline. big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it on the outside. It's Benson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rifles it down the middle. Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable.
That's nasty, brother. I went down the field, brother. Hold on, I'm trying to look for a play, Lardla.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
He said it's diabolical looking for a play. I bet your ass would want me to kick the ball.
Snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Moore to the air. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim Moore off of that lead. So that scoring drive
cheating,
only
stop.
6 plays.
Stop the cap.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last
You do.
score.
Yep, that's why I drove all the way down the field
And he'll just take it
and scored like that, brother.
25. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down. Oh, he's got some space. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Looking to throw, it's back. Moving away from pressure. Trying to get rid of it.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll leave it with him. Shows him the stiff arm. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
If you don't convert on this fourth down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Keeps looking downfield. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Fires to the right. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Beck. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Motion from the wideout. On the run, it's Fletcher. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Now he's going to break the pocket, and he'll just get rid of that one.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
This crowd rising up, sensing that his defense needs some help. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Oh, it's a fumble. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And that is a roller coaster. We got the pick. Oh, no, we just lost it. Oh, no, we got it back. At the end of the day, the defense, David, still have it.
Yeah, and all you're trying to do is force turnovers, create plays. Nice job getting the interception. And listen, when you're running to the football, trying to block, that ball comes out. Nice job falling on it, creating the turnover.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
2nd down coming up. Moore will throw. Oh, they're after him. Fires downfield. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays. This defense is dialed in, locked in, and really creating havoc for this offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Whittington. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
To the air on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
With the catch, it's low. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's low. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Moore to the air. Quarterback adapting. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's low.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The Ducks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
That is complementary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense, it just gave you a good stop. They need another one for you.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Moore will throw. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there, because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game, and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you had gone for 1, your opponent can take the lead with the kick, so nice job there getting it executed.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Makes the catch. It's Lofton. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second. and then they run open and they find holes in zones and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
Moore to the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is a win.
Got a little space. Breaks into the open. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got it. First down and more. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Got out of trouble and throws. That's reeled in. It's Bauman. And they'll knock him down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
This time they'll go to the running game. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. The short hands, it's Marion. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down, down by 1 possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
And he got smack. Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Give to Brown. Just ran over it. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll run play action. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that 1st down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Moore will throw. That's caught. It's low. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw and pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up 4th down.
They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. Touchdown Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point.
Love, baby boy, love.
Kickoff unit is out there again in this
Back-to-back games?
After that last drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Moore to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Let's it fly. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Past the 50. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Caves. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. The clock is at 18 seconds. Hearts are beating fast. The onside kick is coming. The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Moore will throw. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off. The defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Unloads it left. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Throws to the tight end. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.
Good game, baby boy. That's $20.
Go strictly by the rankings. I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes,
Came back on that ass, boy. You didn't expect that.
Slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. And that's the reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good. And I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some
I kind of did.
I think good teams
The last pick that I threw to you, that should have never happened.
Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time.
All right,
with us.
love.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Dallas should have beat me. I ain't gonna count. I had 6 picks, bro. You should have beat me.